Hey, hey, y'all. It, it is September the 13th, 2018. Thank you for joining me. As you well know, or you might be new to the channel, we've been following the Parkland case for a very long time, very extensively. The whole Parkland case with the shooting and everything like this. Nicholas Cruz, and the fact is that there's no evidence against him. There never has been. All right, just to be clear about it. We're diving down a rabbit hole. We've dived down so far that I don't think that we could see the top of the hole no more. I don't think that we could see it necessarily. All right, but however, I gotta assure you, we're gonna dive even further. All right, we're definitely gonna dive further. Before we get into this article, and I'm gonna read some of it out for you. And let me tell you something. It's breaking news. All right, basically, this article itself is a little more than an hour old. I typed in Parkland on Google. It popped up on the first page. All right, breaking news. But before I read it out for y'all and we start to break it down a little bit, gotta let you know, I'm gonna paint you a picture. All right, this picture is gonna look a lot like children being traumatized over and over and over, and there is no ends to their means. Basically, it's for no reason. Right, for no reason whatever, there is children being traumatized over and over. Not only have they witnessed murders, but they're the murders are being like reenacted in front of them, or like they're being set off and triggered on a constant basis. Right, this used to be described as child abuse, but however, we're dived down so far down in the rabbit hole that what is child abuse? We don't even hardly remember. I'm saying that in a joking fashion because a lot of us do remember what child abuse is. All right, so with that being said, we're going to dive into this article and prepare to be disgusted. All right, the headline reads, and already you know Sun Sentinel, so prepare to be disgusted. Right, so Parkland students relive trauma as fire alarms shriek over and over. This is breaking news. Let me read for you this little caption. Maddie Zaltwinger and her mother, Kim, spoke to the Sun Sentinel about the constant, what? The constant fire alarms that trigger flashbacks. The constant fire alarms that trigger flashbacks? Like, dude, I can't remember the last time. I mean, I do remember the last time I heard a fire alarm. That was at my work when we had a fire drill. All right, so her and her mother, Maddie Zellweger, who I remember vaguely, she's describing fire alarms, constant ones. What? Flashbacks, headaches, chills for the sophomore who lost 3 classmates on February 14, 2018. This is an article by Lois K. Solomon. She's going to show you how much shame that she has. Contact reporter, South Sun, South Florida Sun Sentinel. All right, any loud noise. She posts this at 8:50 p.m. By the way, it's like, dude, I don't know why you're so late, but any loud noise will do it. She says, but the wail of a fire alarm is one of the worst, as I would imagine. All right, it leaves Maddie Zaltwinger in terror, and the fire alarms, like I said before, keep happening. What on earth is going on at Parkland is what I gotta ask. But just to continue, I start hyperventilating, as I would imagine. I mean, like, this is not beyond me. I start hyperventilating, said Zaltwinger, a sophomore who watched 3 of her classmates die February 14th in her English class at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland. First of all, you know, I'm not exactly sure of the accuracy of that statement. All right, I'm gonna have to double check that. I imagine others will double check that statement and its accuracy. Maybe it is accurate, but I don't remember too good. Zaltwinger and many of her classmates have relived that horrible day over and over during a string. I can't emphasize this enough. A string of unplanned fire alarms this school year. A string of them. All right, and just to re-stress the question, what on earth is going down at Parkland, all right? It's dang ridiculous. At least 9 alarms. 9. I could have sworn the school. I could have sworn we're in September. All right, 9 alarms have gone off since it started August 15th. Dude, what I say? It's not even a month deep. 9 fire alarms. Only 3 have been planned. Y'all had 3 alarms planned within the span of a month. Like, this is over the top. I mean, is this a school just where you learn how to get into fire drills and shooting drills? You had 3 in the first month that were planned. You had 6 that were not planned. What on earth is going down at Parkland? Oh my gosh. On some days, it's been 2 in one day. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know what the heck you're. I mean, at the very best, giving y'all the benefit of the doubt, you have not one clue what to do with these children. On some days, it's been 2 in one day, the same pattern as the day when a 19-year-old former student allegedly, by the way, they forgot that word, allegedly gunned down 17 people in the halls and the classrooms of Stoneman Douglas. Completely random people, by the way. The first alarm that day was a planned drill in the morning. The second was set off in the afternoon by smoke from a gunman's AR-15 rifle, allegedly. I don't think it was. This year, 2 fire drills and 1 code red drill were planned during like the first month, I guess, of school. I mean, according to the Broward School spokeswoman, actually, I'm sorry about that. I'm sincerely sorry about that, Tracy Clark. As for the other times a special needs student is believed to. I gotta read that one more time because I don't know if you caught that. I barely caught that. As for the other times a special needs student is believed to have pulled the alarm 3 times, how is he believed to do so? Isn't there a camera? Don't y'all have all sort of cameras? What do you mean he's believed to do so 3 times, according to the principal, Ty Thompson, who should have been fired a long, long time ago? Others went off in a teacher planning area or due to faulty wiring, Clark said. Like, it sounds to me more and more, and I could be dead wrong, let me know in the comments section. It sounds to me like this is the most dangerous place in America. You might as well put this school in Chicago. This is bad. This is real bad, and I shouldn't have to tell you. You're telling me how bad it is. All right, so whatever the cause, the alarms have destroyed the sense of normalcy that Broward schools have hoped to instill this school year. Basically, they should go ahead and flush their whole school year down the drain, and we're not even a month deep. So, when the alarms go off, some students and teachers look for places to hide. I mean, God. Some jump to protect people nearby when alarms go off. Like when a car alarm goes off, people freak out. Some break into tears even when within minutes they learn that it was a false alarm. Many parents have grown frustrated and angry. Parent Fred Gutenberg, and we've heard a lot about him, got a text Wednesday from his son Jesse about an alarm that day. Jesse had escaped the carnage at the high school on February 14th as he frantically tried to reach his little sister, Jamie, 14, who unfortunately she died after she was shot in the back on the 3rd floor of the freshman building. There's a fire alarm going off again, Jesse texted to his father on Wednesday. I'm done. Jesse, you should have been done a long time ago. I'm here to tell you. I've been asking and begging for y'all to be done. All right, he said, I'm done. Thank you. Thank you for being done finally. All right, he said, are you okay to stay? Gutenberg said, and as he typed, the alarm went off again. It's complete, utter pandemonium and bewilderment. It's not an environment to learn anything except how to desperately survive. Gutenberg drove to the school to fetch his son, 17-year-old senior, who was shaking, dude. Like, I mean, we don't even have to go any further. I might go a little bit further, but you understand how we don't have to go any further, right? But I'm a bully, so February 14th started for him with the fire alarm, and that's how it started. When the fire alarms go off, that's what it brings back for him, Gutenberg said. So he can't even go to school, dude. He can't even go to school with, if they have a fire alarm, he cannot be there, right? So why do they keep they keep doing the fire alarms on purpose and then accidentally, supposedly, allegedly having a special need kid, a student kid do it as well. Thompson, the principal, showed his frustration in a voicemail he left for Douglas families. Well, that's very personable. He said, "If you think for 1 minute that I am okay with this, then you are you are mistaken." Thomas said in a message Tuesday, "I care deeply for all 3,300 students and my 250 staff members, and every time that fire alarm goes off, I am pained and having to get on the PA to give reassurances." It's like, dude, what is your job, guy? Why don't you quit it? Why don't you quit your job? All right, why don't you get fired? This is not fun by any means. I am well aware of how this affects the population I serve, and please know this hurts me. Oh my gosh, dude! I don't even want to go on any. I don't want to go on any further. There's more to this. You're seeing more to this. You're seeing more to this article, but I just don't want to go on any further, you guys. But I want to leave off on this note because we've all heard it before, all right? Or, I mean, some of us have heard it. And so I'm going to leave off on this note. He said this: "I'm well aware of how this affects the population I serve. And please know this hurts me just as much as your child and my staff members. To traumatize them over and over and to not have any control over what's going down at my school at all." And I think what's the most important note is that people, very affluent people, most times, are still subjecting their children to this. They're choosing to do so. Even though they do have money, lots of these people, they're choosing to subject their children to this. They will do anything, like I said. They'll do anything and everything in order to, I don't know, play this game, this victimhood game or something like this. I don't know. I'm not talking bad about Maddie Zellweger, but I'm talking bad about a lot of people, all right? Anyways, like I said, there's a whole playlist. Go to the Nick Cruz playlist up in the playlist and stuff, man. You can see 100 videos if you want to. I haven't been banned yet, but I'll be banned soon, so go ahead and check those out if you will. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people giving me clues, giving me hints, giving me this and that, giving me information. I got a lot of people work for me, and I appreciate them very much. If you want to go ahead and let me know what's going down, it is a freak show, and I've stated this before. We're well aware of it. It's very much inconsequential. What they're discussing is very much a freak show in which they're traumatizing children openly now in front of everybody and writing articles about it. Anyway, so holler at y'all. It's September the 13th, y'all, 2018, and I appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all.